So to make our gurney square, we're going to start off by making a slip knot. So to make a slip knot, we're going to twist our yarn like this, twist it again, pull through the smaller strand, pull through this loop, and tighten it. And to loosen it, we're going to just pull the smaller strand again to adjust the size according to your hook. Then we're going to chain 3. So to chain 3, we're going to yarn, we're going to wrap our hook around the yarn, and we're going to hook her up onto it, and we're going to pull inside the loop. The V right there is 1 chain. We're going to do 2 more of these, so we're going to wrap our hook around the yarn, grip it, and pull through. Now we're going to make a slip stitch into the first chain that we did. So to do a slip stitch, we're going to insert your hook into the V right there, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through that too. Now you see this small hole right there in the middle. It's kind of hard to see at first, but that will count as a hole or a hoop or as a magic ring that we would do. So now we're going to officially start the granny square. So we're going to be chaining 3 first. Then we're going to make a double crochet into this V right there, this hole right there, okay? So we're going to make a double crochet, so we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, not into this V, but into the middle. It could be hard to find, but you're just going to insert it, and then yarn over and pull through again. And we're going to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over to the second 2. That is 1 double crochet. So we're going to have 3 double crochets into each blob, and this chain 3 will count as a double crochet. So we're just going to be making another double crochet. So we're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, then yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through the rest. We're done with one side of the granny square. Now to make the edge or the corner of the granny square, we're going to chain 2. Just going to give an edge when we fold it like this. So now we're going to be making 3 double crochets. So we're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the hole, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the rest. So we're going to make 2 more, and then we'll be done with the second one, and then we're going to chain 2 and make 2 more, which will be 4 in total. So we're going to make another double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over the first 2, and then yarn over the rest 2. We're going to make 1 more. Now we're going to be chaining 2 again. Now we're going to make 3 more double crochets and chain, and we're going to do this 2 more times. When you're at the last of it and you're done all the 4, as you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that a square has already been formed with the chain 2s at the end, and they leave a hole. So once you're done chaining the last 2, we're going to be inserting our hook into the 3rd chain that we chained at the start. So the 3rd chain right there, which acts as a double crochet, we're going to be slip stitching. So we're done with the first round of our granny square. So we're going to start with the second round. So we're going to again start off by chaining 3. These chain 3s add as a height to our double crochets. And now this also counts as a double crochet. So we're going to be following the same pattern, but we're going to be inserting 2 blocks of these into these corners that will just widen the granny squares. So we're gonna make 2 double crochets into this part since this already acts as a double crochet. So we're gonna yarn over, insert your hook into this space here, right there. We're gonna make a double crochet. We're gonna make another one. There we go. And instead of chaining 2, we're gonna chain just 1, and this will create a space right there, which will be used in the next round. So now we're gonna be inserting 3 double crochets into this space right there again. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over again, pull through the first 2, and then pull through the last 2. We're gonna make 2 more of these. We're done with 1 blob, and now we're gonna be chaining 2. Because that acts as a corner to widen the square. If not, if you don't do the chain 2, it will turn into a circle, which we don't want that. And now we're going to be inserting 3 more double crochets into the same space. Now we're done. This is 1 complete corner. And if you're wondering why this isn't complete, when we're done with all of this, we're going to add another block right there over here at the end. Now we're going to chain 1 just as we did here. As you can see, this creates a space right there, which will be used in the next round. Now we're going to be inserting 3 more double crochets into this corner space. Now we're going to be chaining 2. Now we're going to insert 3 more as another block. And we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do the same for this one too. Once you're done with this corner as one and you chained 1, we're going to insert 3 more double crochets into the first ever space that we created the block into. So we're going to make 3 double crochets. Once that's done, we're going to be chaining 2 since it's the corner. And then we're going to insert a slip stitch into the first chain that we did right there in the 3 chains. There we go. We're done with round 2 as well. Now we're going to start with round 3. So we're going to start off the same way. We're going to chain 3, acting as a height for double crochets. And as same, we're just going to be inserting 2 double crochets since this already acts as 1. So we're going to insert 2 double crochets into the space. Now we're going to be doing this other block at the end again. So now we're going to be chaining 1. Since you see the space right there, we're going to be inserting just 1 block of 3 double crochets into that. Now we're going to insert 3 double crochets into that block. Once you're done, we're going to be chaining another 1. So now we're going to have 2 spaces, one right there and one right here. Now we're going to be inserting 2 blocks into this corner space. So we're going to start off with 3 double crochets first. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to chain 2 since it's the corner space. 1, 2, and now we're going to insert another block of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to insert another block into this space right there. 3 double crochets into that. So 1, 2, 3, then we're going to chain 1 again, and now we're going to be inserting 2 blocks into that. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to continue the same thing all over and come back to this space. Back at this corner, and you have to insert 3 double crochets into it. So we're going to do that. So we're going to insert 3 double crochets, 2, and 3. Now we're going to chain 2, and we're going to slip stitch back into that third chain right there that acted as a double crochet. And there we are, all done with the third round, and you can see it's has formed nice square shaped. And just to increase it, we're always going to chain 1 after we're done with this part, and you can see there's spaces, and we're going to increase it while going. So I'm going to show 1 more round. So we're going to start off by chaining 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to be inserting 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 1 as usual. Now we're going to be inserting 1 block into this space right there. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to chain 1. Just going to give an extra space for us, which is going to give 3 spaces in the next round. So another block right there again. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to chain 1 again. Now we're going to be inserting 2 blocks into this with 2 chains. So 1, so 1, 2, 3, chain 2, another 1, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to chain 1. Now 1 block into this, 1 double crochet, 2, 3, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to repeat the same all the way till the end and insert 2 blocks into the corner spaces. Once you're done with everything and you have to insert a block into this last corner space, we're just going to do that. So we're going to insert 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to chain 2. We're going to slip stitch into the third chain that we did, which is right there. We're going to tighten it, and we're going to pull a bit out. We're going to cut right there. Fasten it off. There we are, all done with our granny square, and you just want to keep going and increasing it. You're just going to expand these holes right here, and these are going to stay the same. They're just going to increase this, the 3, and then it's going to turn to 4, and then 5, and keeps going on. So that's how you do a granny square.